Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Let's start today's lesson from chapter number 1, that is human organ systems. And in today's lesson, inshallah, we'll be focusing on nephron. This is the diagram of nephron, and we are going to discuss nephron in detail. But before moving on to studying nephron, let's have a recapitulation of previous lesson. You all know in previous lesson we have discussed excretory system, then kidneys and associated structures, and at the last we have discussed internal structure of kidney. What was excretory system? It was simply a system responsible for removal of nitrogenous materials, extra water and salts from our body. And excretion was basically the process of removal of waste materials from our body. Then we have also discussed in our previous lesson the kidneys and the associated structures with the kidneys. Excretory system consists of kidneys and certain structures associated with it. So the components of the excretory system were basically a pair of kidneys, means 2 kidneys were present, a pair of ureters. You have all studied that 2 ureters are present in excretory system. Then a single urinary bladder is present and a urethra is present. And then we have also talked about the internal structure of kidney. And if we study the kidney internally, 3 main parts are there. First one is renal cortex, the outer one, and then there was renal medulla, the structure or the part present inner to renal cortex, this one. And then there was the renal pelvis. It was situated like here, where all the urine was actually draining. So that was a recapitulation of the previous lesson. And now, my dear students, let us start today's lesson, that is actually the nephron. What is nephron? Nephron is actually the functional unit of kidney, and it is actually the structure or a tubular part where actually urine is formed. So you can say that nephron is the functional part of kidney which is involved in urine formation. And if we talk about how many nephrons are present, then there is estimated number that over 1 million nephrons are present in each kidney. 1 million nephrons, or in fact over, that means more than 1 million nephrons are present within a single kidney. Parts of nephron, if we study nephron in detail, its structure consists of 2 main parts. One is termed as renal corpuscle and the second one is termed as renal tubule. The first part, that is actually the renal corpuscle, when we study this part, that actually further consists of 2 main parts. Number 1 is glomerulus and number 2 is Bowman's capsule. So let me tell you what actually is glomerulus and what actually is Bowman's capsule. Glomerulus is actually a tuft of blood capillaries. Tuft of means a group of, a collection of blood capillaries which are actually formed by division and subdivision of small arteries, and as a result a glomerulus is formed. Bowman capsule, the second part of renal corpuscle, is actually a cup-shaped structure which encloses glomerulus. My dear students, this all will be very clear to you when I explain all this through a diagram. So let's have a verbal explanation, and at the end of this lecture I'm going to explain all this through a figure as well. Then the second part of nephron, that is actually the renal tubule, and renal tubule starts just after the Bowman's capsule, the second part of renal corpuscle. And renal tubule, when we study its structure, it is further divided into 3 main parts. Number 1 is proximal tubule, or it is also termed as proximal convoluted tubule. The second one is loop of Henle, and the third part is distal tubule, or it is also termed as distal convoluted tubule. So this was the second part of nephron, and these are the 3 further divisions of the renal tubule. Okay, proximal tubule, it is the first coiled part of renal tubule. Loop of Henle, it's a U-shaped structure of renal tubule, U-shaped part. And the third one, distal tubule, is actually the last coiled part of renal tubule. After renal tubule, we have another structure that is termed as collecting duct. So distal tubules of many nephrons open in a collecting duct. This will be very clear through a figure. And then at last, many collecting ducts join and drain into renal pelvis. So let me discuss and tell you all the components which I have discussed in the previous slides through this figure. This whole figure is actually a detailed uh, figure of nephron. My dear students, this is actually the diagram of a nephron. And now let me tell you different parts which I have already explained through the slides. Now, starting from the first part of the nephron, I have told you that the first part of nephron is actually termed as renal corpuscle, this one. So then I have also mentioned that this one is where my cursor is moving in circular form, that is actually the renal corpuscle. Then we have discussed that renal corpuscle consists of two main parts. One is glomerulus, the red labeled portion, the lead showing portion is actually the renal corpuscle's first part, that is glomerulus, and that is actually formed of blood capillaries. This is glomerulus. And then this cup-shaped structure which is actually enclosing or holding the glomerulus, shown with the blue coloring, that is actually the Bowman's capsule, the second part of renal corpuscle. Okay, then we have talked about the second part of the nephron, and we have called it as a renal tubule. So my dear students, starting just after the Bowman's capsule, this one where my cursor is moving, and up till this whole part up till this. So this part starting just after the Bowman's capsule, and this whole portion moving up to over here where my cursor is present, this whole part is actually a renal tubule, the second part of nephron. Now the first portion, which is starting just after the Bowman's capsule, that is the proximal tubule, or which I have also mentioned that it is also termed as proximal convoluted tubule. Why we use the word convoluted? Here you can see that it is not straight or smooth, but it has several conversions in it. That's why it is termed as proximal convoluted tubule. Just after the proximal convoluted tubule, my dear students, you can see that this part, it is resembling to the alphabetic letter of English, that is U. So this U-shaped part starting from here and then moving up to over here, that is actually the loop of Henle. And just after loop of Henle starting over here, and then again you are seeing that this portion is not smooth but have several conversions. This is termed as distal convoluted tubule. This portion is distal convoluted tubule. Okay, this whole portion which I explained is actually the renal tubule. After renal tubule, you have also studied another term, that is collecting duct. So just after distal tubule, you can see that distal tubule is opening into the collecting duct. So this structure is actually the collecting duct. So this is one collecting duct ending just after the, or starting just after the distal tubule. But I have already mentioned that there are over 1 million nephrons in a single kidney. That means there are many collecting ducts as well. So many collecting ducts join together and open into a structure known as renal pelvis, which is actually present inside the kidney. So collecting ducts join together and open into the renal pelvis to drain its urine. So my dear student, this was today's lesson in which we have focused about nephron, and this slide is actually giving you a recap of whole of today's lesson. In today's lesson, we have discussed nephron, and then the parts of nephron. There are two main parts which we have already discussed: the renal corpuscle and renal tubule. And renal corpuscle further has two parts, glomerulus, and the second one is Bowman's capsule. And in the same way, renal tubule also divided into three main parts: proximal tubule or proximal convoluted tubule, the second one is loop of Henle, and the third one is distal tubule or distal convoluted tubule. So my dear students, with this we end today's lesson. I hope everything will be clear to you. Inshallah, in next lesson we are studying the next topic, that is actually the functioning of the kidney. So for today, it is end. Thank you very much and good luck.